dance, that wanna 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 dance.
Picture this, I'm posted, minding my business. Wanna play cool, so I did resist for a little bit. But the whole playlist was lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. She can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck breaking, that head banging, them hands waving, I'm dang.
Me twice because the table is crawling with nonsense, and I won't say yes every time, cause I doubt.
Good in the bad, happy and sad, through the love and the wars, we still settle the score.
난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 누가 봐도 나처럼 난 거친
Let it talk to me,
Baby girl
just slow it down, let your body speak.
There are certain ones that the most I call upon to do a different work.
Now in this come the band called Say and Cootie alongside yours truly, Big Gangzilla.
I know do big man pass anybody. I know they do pass myself. I just one day. I know be everybody worship money. I know they show myself. I just one day. I say, shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. Shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day. Gongzilla.
As long as the sun will shine on the face of man, I don't see no guy can erase the plan. Some guy should have wise and understand what will be must be. We jump out on the road and we safely track and make it back in by the grace of. Some guy love talk but them face the back, what will be must be.
Now my late night day, I no get time to chase cloud. I'm more happy, nobody like me, I can't shout. Too many people did the world, not enough souls to make humans. And everybody know this life no balance.
Some man while when them think with him. Them think them just know the name. What will be must be. Grudge who work for what we deserve. When the reservation them say pre-reserve, what will be must be. When of us say move like them agree this and put out negative in the universe. When them not try uplift, not free the turf, what will be must be, must be, must be, must be. No time, no time, no time, no time.
I know do big man pass anybody. I just want it. And not be everybody worship money. And not just show myself. I just want it. Gonzilla.
Some guy brag and not put in a work. And not grudge who work for what we deserve. When the reservation them say free reserve, what will be must be. When of us say move like them agree this and put out negative in the universe. When them not try uplift, not free the turf, what will be must be.
जो भी मेरे लाइव में जुड़े हो ना भाई, जो भी जुड़े हो प्लीज़ मेरे लाइव चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दो, लाइक कर दो एक। अभी अभी मैं गेम स्टार्ट करूँगा, जुड़े रहो ताकि मैं जब भी लाइव आऊँ तो आपको पता चले। और एक सब्सक्राइब भी कर दो। थैंक्स अ लॉट लाइक करने के लिए। जुड़े रहो, मैं अभी के अभी मैच स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked it.
जो भी मेरे लाइक पे जुड़े हो ना, लाइक पे हो, लाइक कर दो.
And here's shift, and he's let fly. Ronaldinho, the man who you could say was the man once upon a time.
Yeah, certainly wasn't the noughties. So many games where his magic just shone.
Of course, there was that really famous game in November of 2005.
I know the one you mean. One of the most dominant performances by an away side in Madrid. He was absolutely instrumental in securing that 3-0 win.
What a couple of goals he scored. Individual masterpieces, the pair of them. He just tied them up in knots.
Yeah, the defence was described as showing no guts and no attitude, but I think that's harsh. I think we've got to focus on Ronaldinho. He was simply too good on that day, and nobody, and I say nobody, would have fared any better.
And here's Batistuta, showing great feet there. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a searching pass. It's played through for him. Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. All the way back. No goals as yet. Jupe. That's a throw. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Beckham. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's Batistuta. Raul. Kukçu. And it's Neymar. Just past the 40th minute mark. Neymar running with intent. To Beckham. Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? He's onside. Right card. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we are back underway.
Munich clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Ronaldinho with the slide tackle there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Ronaldinho. What a throw in. And it's Beckham. Out towards the flank.
That's going in strongly.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And he's gone looking for safety. Serginho. Neymar. Tries one from range. No, just over.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
नए जो भी जुड़े हो प्लीज़ आप थोड़ा एक लाइक और एक सब्सक्राइब कर दो जो भी जुड़े हो। और जो आपने नंबर दिया ना वो क्या आपका मतलब क्या बोल क्या चाह रहे हैं आप?
And still we await the first breakthrough. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's a decent clearance. Raul, and that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. And the shot's on. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Disappointing. Very disappointing. He knew what he was doing. As deliberate and cynical as it comes. Great chance here from position A1. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. He'll try from distance! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Valverde certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Beckham. Played into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Serginho. Ronaldinho. And it's Serginho. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Neymar plays it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Munich clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Ronaldinho threads one in, shoots, and it's in. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The goal scorer after 82 minutes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10, Shevchenko.
So we have movement on
Number
both
8,
benches.
Federico Valverde.
First breakthrough.
Number
Well, Peter, the
23,
manager's all smiles,
Ronaldinho.
but he's got a big decision to
Out on
make
the
here.
field,
He needs to see
number
this one out.
20,
Pass is just off target.
Number 9,
And he can clear it
Dani
away.
Olmo. Number 21,
And that's a throw-in.
Vinicius Junior. Substitution.
Raul. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Rijkaard. That's Beckham. Gnabry providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. Now it's Drogba. And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Rijkaard is fouled. Knocks it into space. Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great defending, strong and determined. Son Heung-min proves just a little bit too strong. Shot a goal! Now it's Batistuta. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Son Heung-min. What a throw in. So we're still where we started right now. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Rijkaard. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Can he get on the end of this? Mateus. Raul. Now it's Inzaghi. And he's intervened well there. Juve. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And it's Beckham. Threads one in. Now it's Son Heung-min. And the through ball. Koulibaly kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's well seen too. Pinches it off him. And this is Bale. He is through here. Bale! Gareth glittering Bale!
Well, we had a feeling, Peter, that he would show up sometime, but not in such spectacular style. I can tell you it certainly made one man's job a lot easier in this half-time break.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitutions taking place.
So we're off again.
Munich can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Batistuta. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. And here's Neymar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's looking wide. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good chance here! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Rijkaard. And this is Batistuta. Look at the space here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Beckham. And he cuts out the supply. Good running, strong and purposeful. Clipped into space. And Batistuta! It's a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Gabriel Batistuta! Gabriel Batistuta! Gabriel Batistuta! Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Coming on the field.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
51, William Pacho. Number 17, Didier Drogba. Number 10, Lisandro Martinez. Number 13, Serge Gnabry.
Martinez. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack, and he's managed to get free. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Neymar. That is a great pick out.
Such good technique.
He's got away. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Neymar.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates.
Messi! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Barcelona look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
I think they're done. They are done. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins...
I could never fit nobody. I'm only here to party. While you trying to fit, I'll disappear. Oh, yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short, life too small. No, can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. 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 No bad energy, no bad energy, no. 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 Hey, can't delay. No, we have no time to waste. Better use up your days, or better come stack your paper. If they screw face, so no, handle with grace, okay? Don't sweat, oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent...
Oh, no, this does not look good. And he's on his own! Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldinho just eases him off the ball. Neymar. He's got away. Now, can they get him away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Has a look and place it forward. Neymar. And it's been played through. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And they can counter here. Tries to play it through. Neymar. He's picked his way through. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes... Well taken goal.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Neymar. And it's made its way to him. That's destined for the flank. Great vision. Serginho looking to hit the byline here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely bit of skill. Beckham. Milan are looking to break at pace. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? Juve proves just a little bit too strong. And he's whipped it across. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Right, Shevchenko. He's found a way past. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Berbatov certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. That's a throw. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Tries to pass it through. Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. And Berbatov! And he's done it!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off in...
And that is all they have time for. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Munich can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Juve going about things with real menace. Now that looks a decent ball. Plays it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Ronaldinho. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Alexander-Arnold. Jupe. Now it's Beckham. And it's Rijkaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Beckham.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Timber. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Timber.
Might want to be careful there.
And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold. Jupe. To Marquinhos. And that was very necessary. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Played into the box. Zanetti attempts a clearance. Now it's Neymar. And he's being shifted off it. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Neymar. Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking for the run. And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Serginho getting this one clear. Out for a throw. Batistuta. Juke. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Driven in. Oh, great leap! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Gerrard. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Batistuta! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McAllister is in a really good position out wide. Khan gets it away. Played out towards the right wing. It's a searching pass. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass somewhat off target. Thinks one through. Beckham. Good ball, good take. Big chance! That was probably asking just too much. Neymar. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. Tries to pass it through. And the finish! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach. That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Gerrard. Raul. There's the header!
2 minutes has been indicated.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, easy pickings there. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is two, but still, all things are possible. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Koulibaly cuts out the pass. Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? Juve gets into a good position. Rijkaard. Gerrard. And he's intervened well there. And here's Beckham. Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And he's worked it through, couldn't squeeze it through. Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about. Serginho. Now it's Neymar. Juve.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Batistuta. Raul plays it in. And that should get the job done. And it's been given a real chance! And he's stuck it away! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Kalidou Koulibaly.
So we have movement on both
9,
benches. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Substitution in progress.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Rijkaard.
Munich surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ronaldinho. And it's Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Raul. Zanetti did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, he's having a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good effort! Not a bad try by any means.
McAllister certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Neymar. Number 20, Batistuta. Coming on the field, Number 15, Hazard. Number 17, Didier Drogba.
Substitutions taking place.
Beckham. Threads one in.
Added minutes has been
Zanetti
indicated.
spots it and intercepts. Gnabry makes the interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Hello everybody.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was...
जो भी मेरे लाइक देख रहे हो, एक लाइक, एक शेयर और एक सब्सक्राइब कर दो। जो भी मेरे लाइक देख
So bring it on. Hike, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Shevchenko, he's through on goal here. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to pass it through. And this is back. And Batistuta! He's delivered all right! The first significant strike. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Well, nicely intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is... And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. They are purring, truly purring. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Serginho. Donatoni.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Marquinhos. And it's Koulibaly. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho tries to play it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cannavaro. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. That's gone for a throw-in. Now the ball in. Beckham. Jupe. Batistuta, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Jupe. And he's forced to go back. For Koulibaly. Serginho. Now it's Ronaldinho. Neymar. The less said about that pass, the better. And that's been won straight back. And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or
forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Oh, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. So straight into the second half. And they've got a throw. And he's had it nicked away. Serginho can get it clear. Serginho tries to clear. Rijkaard. And they can counter here. Jupe. Alexander-Arnold. Brilliantly cut out. Koeman.
Munich have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now that looks a decent ball. Serginho. And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's Koulibaly. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's in on goal. And he... Decent chance! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 20, Shevchenko.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Messi.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Substitution.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apology. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. That is some save from Khan! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And a header! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Straight corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 4.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's having a shot! Counts! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Cout fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Cleared away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Count. He'll try from distance! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
मेरे लाइव में जो भी जुड़े हो प्लीज़ यार लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर दो, जितना जल्दी हो सके एक लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर दो.
Count. That has been cut short. Duke. Oh, it's Beckham.
5 minutes at a time.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Plays it across. And he's there to belt it away. Serginho. Now it's Count. Oh, looks a good one. Beckham gets flagged offside.
Pacho. And that'll be the end of that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts.
I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. Remember how you looked when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible, credible.
जो भी मेरे चैनल पे जुड़े हो नए मेरे लाइव को एक सब्सक्राइब और एक लाइक कर दो.
Still find our way home. You know that you're all I need, all I need. 'Cause every time our lips touch, it's so divine. It's
जो भी मेरे लाइव में जुड़े हैं ना, वेट करो, एक धुआंधार गेम होगा अभी। और प्लीज़ एक लाइक कर दो लाइव को, और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लो ताकि मैं जब भी लाइव आऊँ ना तो आपको पता चल जाए, नोटिफिकेशन आ जाए आपको। वेट कीजिए, बहुत ही बढ़िया मैच होगा ये।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are ready
बायर्न
to
म्यूनिख
go
वर्सेस
any
रेड बुल का
minute
मैच
now.
होगा।
Colour
वेट
and
कीजिए,
passion just oozing from the
गेम को
stands
देखिए,
here. These fans
उसके
love
बाद
their
लाइक
football
और सब्सक्राइब
and we're
करना।
about to be dished up a feast of it.
गेम को देखिए।
Well, we're on the way. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ritwik, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Alexander-Arnold to Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Good take, and is he in? Rui Costa was in no mood for any of that, and he's worked it through. Oh, super! And he shoots! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Hullet. And this is Figo. Figo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ronaldinho. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic.
Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now it's Neymar. And he is dashing away. He's under a lot of pressure there. And it's Figo. And this is Eto'o. Oh, just a... Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That'll be a throw-in. Rui Costa.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Neymar. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Serginho, and he's managed to get free. No way through. And the shot! Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Serginho. Antonio. There will be one. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, it's a thumping hit. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
Shapes to shoot! Can he get it through? Antonio Silva clears without, just about within shooting range. Serginho. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Bragantino are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Serginho, showing good feet. And here's Ronaldinho, bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Great chance! And he's stuck it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Bragantino are now luxuriating. And a chance! Incredible! Just incredible! It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Bragantino find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Serginho. Ronaldinho making good progress. Knocks it into space. Koulibaly. Well, that looks a decent ball. Juve.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Munich really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Real chance! Great football, shot and save. It's their second corner of the game. Eto'o attempts a clearance. Bragantino have the chance to go the other way. Just eases him off the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Serginho. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
मेरे लाइव में जो भी लाइव बोर्ड में आए हैं ना, मेरा गेमिंग देख रहा है, मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा एक लाइक और एक सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए।
Let your spirit rise in this hopelessness. Love is sheer, love is sheer. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing in all.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release.
It's Inzaghi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ronaldinho. Great work on the overlap. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. Koulibaly can clear it away. Ronaldinho. Now it's Batistuta. Azar. Still goalless. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well measured. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Beckham. Juve. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now, can they get him away? Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Filippo Inzaghi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alexander-Arnold, he is looking to influence the game from out wide. Can he latch on to this? Keeper's dealt with that. Crossed in once more. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And this is Ronaldinho. And this shoots! It's a loose ball. And again! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Now it's Batistuta. Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. And he's straight offside. And it's Batistuta. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
Munich certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So straight into the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's played into the area. And still we await the first breakthrough. And this is Inzaghi. Threads one in. Ball in towards the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Serginho. Stood up well to him there. Messi. Batistuta. Looking for the run. He has a look up. And a shot! It's a goal! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned.
Goal!
Now comes the question, will they stick or
After
twist?
71 minutes is
And a trademark
number
move
23,
ends with the inevitable
David
classy
Beckham.
finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Decent chance! Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Ronaldinho.
So that's 2 now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Azar. Pacho. He's in plenty of space here. There's the header! He will be livid with himself. Some resolute defending there. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Serginho. Ball's gone out of play. And it's gone back to the keeper, Khan, the consummate custodian whose focus is unbreakable. Beckham does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
There will be 3 minutes.
This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get it through? Joe! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance.
And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required.